going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, bringing you guys a Showdown live. I'm in love with this team. It features BUTTERFREE, but it's a butterfly, BUTTERFREE in the PU tier. Love it, love it, love it. I'll show you guys the team here really quickly. I've been really digging it, and I hope you guys are enjoying these Showdown lives. We got SpeedF Mudsdale here, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Stealth Rock, and Rest with the Chesto Berry, Scarf 2 Cannon, Boom Burst, Brave Bird, Overheat, and Bullet Seed. Really good coverage for the tier. Really do enjoy that. BUTTERFREE with Buginium Z, Tinted Lens, which if the attack is not very effective, it deals double damage, which is really nice. Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Quiver Dance, and Sleep Powder. AV Hitmonchan with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Thunder Punch, and Rapid Spin. I'm honestly, now that I'm looking at this, I have not, it doesn't even get that. What does it get? What does it get? Thief? Throat Chop? I mean, I might have to go for Throat Chop as like a dark type move, because otherwise Mesprit just kind of walls this thing. But Drain Punch and Mach Punch are both good. Drain Punch for the recovery. Both of those boosted by the Iron Fist. Rapid Spin is really nice for getting rid of hazards for BUTTERFREE. Defensive Spiritomb, Dark Pulse, Calm Mind, Rest, and Sleep Talk. This set just kind of solos teams on its own, completely, just 100% of the time. And last but not least, we have Specs Drampa with the Sap Sipper ability, giving us a grass immunity. Helping out Mudsdale a little bit there. Draco, Meteor, Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam. This team is doing really well. I have probably played 6 or 7 teams with this team, and it has been doing well. This is a matchup I actually haven't played yet, mainly Ursaring, Wishy-Washy, and the Caracosta. So looking at my opponent's team here, I can definitely anticipate that he might want to lead off with Mesprit. I'm going to lead off with BUTTERFREE. It actually leads off with the Wishy-Washy here, which is going to still not be faster than me. I'm going to try to hit a 75% accurate Sleep Powder. If we can pull that off, we just kind of start clicking buttons, which is really nice. And we do click that off, which is really nice. So I'm just going to set up one Quiver Dance here. Typically we get stuff like this that happens where they switch out. We are +1 right now, and the +1 Z should do a lot of damage to this thing, if not completely knock it out, which it does. So not really seeing too much of a threat here. Caracosta, we do have the Energy Ball, which I'm completely fine with. If he is Sash or anything along those lines, sturdy. So does have the sturdy. Weakness policy. We see a Rock Slide come out. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that. Sturdy with weakness policy. I guess I should have seen that coming. We can certainly go out into, I'm gonna go out into 2 Cannon. I don't want to go for a Bullet Seed to let him on Shannon. I'm just gonna go for a Brave Bird as he goes for the Aqua Jet. That'll be fine. We'll take a little bit of recoil based off of there. Nothing too crazy. And then this does allow in, like I said, I didn't want to let Hitmonchan in. Actually goes out into the Mesprit here. At this point, I really like Spiritomb. Ursaring can certainly have like Quick Feet or Guts with Poliwrath. I want to keep this around for the Hitmonchan. I am actually going to go out into my Drampa and just drop a Specs Draco and see what wants to happen here. It just goes for a Psychic. That's fine. Yeah, I've got no reason not to. It goes for the Toxic too, so we know that what kind of set this thing is. We do get some lovely damage off on the Mesprit. See, he's got leftovers as well. At this point, I like Spiritomb here. I feel like if he had the Dazzling Gleam, he would have went for it. So I'm just going to go in here. Sets up rocks. So we've got Psychic, Toxic, Stealth Rock. I'm just going to start setting up Calm Minds. He does get the Toxic off on us, which is unfortunate. We do have Rest, though, which will be nice for us in the long run, because we'll be able to do that. But truthfully, I'm just going to click Dark Pulse, because if he wants to go out into the Hitmonchan, actually goes down to the Ursaring. Like I said, could certainly have like Guts, Flame Orb with Poliwrath along those lines. Toxic Orb, actually. So right now we do have Mudsdale, which I'll switch into. Mudsdale should be able to take a hit from this thing pretty handsomely. Goes for the Crunch. I almost assume with that damage, that was not Guts. I feel like that was almost Quick Feet. I'm going to get my rocks up as the Facade comes off. Does 39%. It's going to boost our defense one more time. I can take a Facade, and what I will do is I will click Rest, just so that way we get our +3 defense. Oh, he got the defense drop on that, so I'll just go for Rest. We'll pop our Chesto Berry, and then we can go from there. We do have the option here. We've already got our rocks up. I'm just going to go for a Heavy Slam here. Facade's going to come off, not doing too much to us. We do get our defense raised. Wishy-Washy's asleep, which is really good for us, and that's what does come out right now. So truth be told, I am going to go hard 2 Cannon and hope this thing does not wake up turn 1. Awesome. So we do get a Skill Link Bullet Seed off right now, which I am 100% okay with, because that should at least take it out of the school form. I always forget the details on the schooling. We do get a crit on our 4th hit. We should be able to remove this thing from school form. It's going to knock out 2 Cannon. It is what it is. We got a lot of damage off on this thing. Outside of that, I can go back out into Spiritomb and I can start to, truthfully, I'm just going to rest here. I've got no reason not to. I can rest. I can go for the, sleep talk here. Hopefully get a few calm minds up because the schooling is not, what is the schooling? If users wishy-washy, changes to school form, then it's just got the boosted stats. But you can see here, cleaned up house. That team absolutely just runs shop right now, which I am absolutely 100% okay with. You know what else I'm okay with is using code CBAD to save on your G Fuel purchases. #ad. Love me some G Fuel. I'm drinking Bahama Mama right now out of my Rosé Tallboy shaker. So my opponent's got a really nice dual weather team with Houndour. Interesting. I say dual weather because we've obviously got some Sun abusers and we have a Rain abuser here with Poliwrath. So truthfully, I'm gonna lead off with Butterfree. I like Butterfree just being able to poke holes. We certainly can't go for anything against this guy, but what I can do is I'm just going to drop a Savage Spin out on him turn 1 and see how that turns out. We do get a crit, so there's one Sun Abuser gone. Okay with that. Camerups can come out. We can click Sleep Powder against that thing. We can Bug Buzz pretty much the rest of his team. So that was pretty good. Smoker, the Camerup comes out. I'm going to click Sleep Powder, which does connect. So now what I can do here is I can go for a Quiver Dance and then just start boosting up. And I'm actually curious what does more against this. I'm actually curious what does more here. Butterfree, Camerupt, Choice Specs, Camerupt. Bug Buzz does a lot. What's Energy Ball doing? +1. Bug Buzz should be a 2-hit KO on this thing. Let's go for that. I've got no reason not to. If he stays asleep one more time, I do want to click Quiver Dance one more time because I want to be faster than Poliwrath under Rain. And if he does wake up this turn, which, yep, he's got max turn asleep, he goes for the Roar. Oh, okay, cool. Drampa comes out. Drampa clicks Hyper Voice a few times, actually, and picks up some KOs. All right. I'm good with that. We still have spinning in the back for Hitmonchan in case we do need to bring our Butterfree back around, but certainly no issue here. Aquaman comes out. Ooh, this thing actually messes up my team a little bit here. What do I want to do? I can go Mudsdale. He can certainly go for a water type move if he wants to. Sets up the Rain for himself. Interesting. So this thing's pretty fast. We don't know what type of move it has. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. Here's the Hydro Vortex coming out. Okay, so we've seen Hydro Vortex, probably special. I'm gonna go into Drampa. I'm going to drop a Specs Draco Meteor and hope I live a Focus Blast. This goes for low sweep. So we do live a low sweep. We connect the Draco Meteor as well. All right, that's what I wanted to see right there. So Ludicolo is probably coming in to finish me off. I have no issue with Ludicolo coming in because we do have the, we still have 2 cannon in the back. What do I need? What do I need this for? I don't think I need this for. He actually goes for knockoff. He's going to knock off my specs here. So, but we missed the, oh, that was huge. That was actually pretty huge. I'm going to go for a Hyper Voice here. Just keeps hitting knockoff, which I'm okay with. Rain's gone. Rain's gone. I think I just start doing damage with Brave Bird. Truth be told, I think I just start hitting things with Brave Bird. If Houndour wants to set up the Sun for Exeggutor, I mean, you know, we can see about that, but we're gonna knock that boy out. Does Houndour get her out? No, it doesn't. It gets Early Bird, Flash Fire, and Unnerve. Okay, so Exeggutor comes in. I'm gonna Brave Bird again. We get some nice damage off on that thing. Has Citrus Berry. Are you setting up the Sun for yourself? It's a Trick Room. I've got a Spiritomb right there, bub. I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. I am much slower. Actually, I might not be slower than you. If you're min speed Exeggutor, I'm gonna call mine here in front of the Houndour. Yeah, I don't see what this Houndour does. Is this, oh, Harvest. Okay, that's what it is. So I'm gonna call mine again because I'm faster than this thing. Goes for the Toxic. He does not know that I have Rest, so that's okay by me. I'll go for another one because I don't see either of these things being able to touch me too much. Goes for Snarl. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I'm gonna rest here. The Snarl's gonna come off again, more than likely. Goes for Substitute. What is this set? What is this set? I like this. I like this a lot. I'm just gonna Sleep Talk here. Toxic, Snarl, Substitute, blank. What would it be? What was the last move? Is he gonna go for it? No, he's gonna go for, oh, he misses though. So if we can get a Dark Pulse off, oh, we'll get another Calm Mind. Okay, that's actually making sure that our we're able to handle that thing a bit more. I'm okay with that. You can lower my special attack all you want, bub. You can lower that all you want, because I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse here. Are you Eviolite too? Gosh darn it. All right. So, Butterfree actually going for Bug Buzz would be pretty good. But I do need some existing damage off on this thing, as he just keeps going for Snarl. Maybe I can go into Hitmonchan and spin these rocks away at some point. Because you see the Spiritomb really does just kind of take care of the remainder of his team. So he's just going to go for Snarl one more time. I will go for a Throat Chop would actually be awesome right here. Because I do not want him going for Snarl anymore. And Throat Chop also catches Exeggutor on the switch in if he thinks I'm going for a fighting type move or something along those lines. There we go. Throat Chop's going to do 33% to that. Has the Citrus Berry, of course. Harvest the Citrus Berry. Interesting. Okay, so I will Rapid Spin here, just so I can make sure my Butterfree can come back in whenever I want it to. We'll get a little bit more of that. He pops the Citrus Berry, unfortunately. Extra Sensory shouldn't be doing too much to me. Yeah. And I can go back out into Spiritomb here. Spiritomb should handle this thing pretty nicely, I would imagine, as the Extra Sensory comes off. Now, I am just going to Dark Pulse here for damage as Houndour does come back out. There's that. And now what I want to do is I want to go back out into Hitmonchan as the Toxic might come off. It does. And I'm going to double out into Butterfree here. And I'm going to Bug Buzz. And I think Butterfree wins. I think Butterfree picks this up because he is 4 times weak to Bug. And Houndour should not be able to do too much to me. Like a Fire type move is obviously going to hurt. But I think in like, yeah. Oh, wow. That 8. I'm going to try to go. Is Sleep Powder the play here? What is the play here? I'm going to go Hitmonchan. I'm going to keep Butterfree around because Butterfree does do that damage. Butterfree does keep that up here. Now, we have seen him go back out into Exeggutor here on potentially the Butterfree. I got to get the sequence of these plays right if I do want to win this. I'm going to go Butterfree. I think he's going to switch out. Yep, switch down to the Exeggutor. Awesome. So now I definitely do win this. I'm going to Quiver Dance because I'm going to expect him to go out into Houndour. Actually, wait. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because Yep, I outspeed this thing and I 2-hit KO with Bug Buzz. So Butterfree's just putting in a ton of work right here. We're just going to be able to 2-hit KO this thing with the remainder. Eviolite Houndour? Really? What an interesting team. What an interesting team. I'm going to Bug Buzz right here, and that should be GG, of course. Being able to take that thing out. So, like I said, I love the team. I think it does really well. Of course, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. We're getting tons of games in today. We are getting tons of games in. If you guys didn't check, I posted like a 3-minute update video last week. You should definitely go check it out. It explains why I'm bald. I don't actually just explain why I'm bald. I don't think it explains why I'm bald. I think I mentioned that I'm bald now. And it explains that videos coming back Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looking at my opponent's team here, he's got the Absol. Quagsire could be pretty good. Good thing we have the Energy Ball for that thing. Could go for Webs, could go for a few things. I'm going to lead off with Butterfree per usual. I'm going to try to hit a 75% move on this Absol right here. He is faster than me. Actually, because he is faster than me, I'm going to go out into Mudsdale here. I want to see what kind of move he wants to go for here. He just goes for Swords Dance, actually. Just fine by me. I'm going to go for the Heavy Slam here just to get some damage off on this thing. We do have Scarf Toucan in the back to kind of help out with this thing, which I'm okay with. Actually, what's doing? I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Earthquake's doing more than Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam's base 120, but with the bonus, we do get that. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I should have been able to get my rocks up there. I'm going to go for it again, though. Mudsdale actually puts in a ton of work. So we do get a defense boost. He can certainly go for Protect. Shadow Claw. Oh, with the Super Lock. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't crit me, I should be good to go here. Now, what I can do is I can go out into my Hitmonchan. And I should be able to just click Mach Punch. He goes for the Sucker Punch. Oh my gosh. That's insane. All right, well, Hitmonchan's going to need to Drain Punch that Probopass into Oblivion. Sableye can certainly come out. Shaco might not want to come out. It is giving me, it does have ridiculously high defenses, but it is going to give me a bit more recovery. Sableye does come out as anticipated. I can go Drampa and drop a Specs Draco on something now. I almost anticipate like a Will-O-Wisp to want to come off. There it is. Okay. So I do want to keep my Hitmonchan healthy. I'm dropping a Specs Draco on something. Or I'm just dropping a regular Draco off on something. And that is going to put you down to 3% range. And what does that give me? That actually gives me the ability to go back out on my Butterfree on the recover. And if he would have knocked off my specs, that would have been great big boy damage to have. But he just goes through the recover. That's fine by me. I almost want to go for a Quiver Dance here first off, because I feel like he might just recover here. What would you have? Will-O-Wisp, knockoff, recover, blank. Blankety, blankety, blank. You can't obviously knock off because of my Z Crystal. Goes Quagsire. That's fine. If it is unaware, that's also fine because we do have our Energy Ball. We should be able to pop this thing. 92% and a Spadef drop. I'm okay with that. Sets a Toxic up on me. That's okay as well. I will be able to poke as many holes as I want to in this team, especially once either Shuckle or Probopass come in and I'm able to drop my Z. And I can drop my Z on, I can drop my Z on a lot of things here. +1 is going to be hurting, and we do get the Quagsire out, which is great news for us because we're slowly breaking through the team. Drampa did its job and putting a big hole in Sableye. We are able to get a +1 up with Butterfree. We should be able to just kind of run through the team right now and then pick up anything else we miss out with Calm Mind, what's it called? Calm Mind Sableye. Calm Mind Spiritomb. Should be able to do that. Shuckle does come out. I will go for the Sleep Powder here, which we do pick up. And now what I can do is I can Bug Buzz into Z. Hopefully, actually, let's see how much Bug Buzz does against this thing. 29%, not too much. So what I do want to do here is I will Savage Spin out this thing. And then if we do need to pick up the Z move after that, we can go for it. 60%. He does not wake up, which is good for us. We do get one more turn left where we can go for our Bug Buzz here and just pick up our KO. So we are down 2 of our Mons. However, we were able to break through probably some of the fatter portions of his team with Shuckle. Quagsire does have reliable recovery, and then Absol being a tremendous wall breaker on their team. So I think we just kind of have to passively sit through things like Probopass, things like Lantern, things like Sableye as well, moving into it. So we will take care of that here. I love this Butterfree set. Butterfree for thumbnail. Butterfree for thumbnail. Probopass concerned. I'm going to go out into Hitmonchan here. His Lantern actually comes out. I'm going to Drain Punch you because I want as much recovery back as possible. I'm AV. I should be able to take a majority of his hits, I anticipate. Stockpile. Okay, well then. That is definitely not how I saw that happening. However, I can go out into my Toucannon here. And Bullet Seed, I'm hoping Bullet Seed just does a ton of damage. About 35% we're looking at right here. So that's unfortunate. Goes for the Toxic. Ooh, I don't know if that was the play. I do not know if that was the play, because I'm gonna go for another Bullet Seed here. And if I crit any one of these, that should be game for that. Yeah, Arrest? I shouldn't have spoken into existence, man. Should not have happened. However, what do I do? Stockpile, Toxic, Rest, blank. I guess I have to go Spiritomb and try to Calm Mind up alongside him. I think that's exactly what I have to do, actually. Stockpile, Toxic, Rest, Spit up, maybe? Yeah, Stockpile 3. I think that's the most you can stockpile, though, so I should be able to boost up further than him. Oh, and then the Amnesia comes in. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, so, you don't have... What is this? Cancerous set. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, I think I lose here. Do I have to stall you out of moves? I think I have to stall you out of moves. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to see how long this takes. We might have to cut to the end of this battle. In fact, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we are gonna be right back. All right, so I actually ended up forfeiting out of that match. She was handling way too slow. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt there. Maybe some phasing might be good on this team for Stockpile, Toxic, Rest, Amnesia, Lantern, but yeah, I don't really think there's anything else that can be done about that. Here we go. Here we got a good team here. So taking a look at my opponent's team: Regirock, Drampa, Electros, Mespritz, Skuntank, and Primeape. So Primeape more than likely Scarf, Specs, Drampa just as the 2 wall breakers. Probably have AV, Eel, defogging on Skuntank, Rocks, and maybe just like an offensive Mespritz. So That being said, I am going to lead off with Butterfree. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As the Regirock does come out, I can certainly Sleep Powder this thing and then go for a Quiver Dance. I'm curious what works out better, if I drop my Z on this thing or if I Energy Ball. And while this thing is asleep, I do want to check that out. Taking a look here, actually. Ooh, Savage Spin out. If I can get up to plus. Okay, here we go. All right, I like that. Scarf Mesprit, actually. Interesting. But I am going to be able to take that out. Scarf Mesprit, maybe Primeape's not Scarf. Skuntank comes out. I will drop my Z on you as the Sucker Punch comes off. All right. We are done there with Butterfree. So, Spiritomb looks pretty good against my opponent's team, actually, here. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind and see how we want to handle this. Electros can come out. Regirock actually comes back out. So that's free damage off on you. And I'm just going to keep clicking Calm Mind one more time as the Toxic comes off. Okay, I've got the rest, so I'm not too worried about that. We did get rid of the speed control that my opponent had with Scarf Mesprit, so I'm just going to go for another Dark Pulse right here. We can rest on the next turn, especially considering that my opponent does not get knocked out by that. So Stone Edge comes off. We should be able to go on ahead and take that. 27% exactly. Oh, I clicked Sleep Talk instead of Rest. I'm so bad at this game. All right, I need you to miss your Stone Edge. Reward me. Reward me, please. I need it. Oh my God, I didn't get rewarded. No reward here. Okay. Yeah, Specs Draco Meteor pokes a hole in something. Absolutely pokes a hole in something. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay, goodbye. What comes in now? Eel? Eel probably? Yeah, Eel probably has Drain Punch for Drampo. Yep, there it is. So I'm gonna go on to Hitmonchan. I'm gonna spin away these rocks because my Toucannon does not like rocks, and my Toucannon does do well against Primeape, which I'm assuming is not Scarfed at this point. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. He's got the knockoff on there. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. The Volt Switch comes out. That's gonna be doing significantly more, knocking off my AV. What do you go into, sir? Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like Primeape had to be the choice there. I've got a Mudsdale here, though. So I'm just going to go straight on to Mudsdale. Can certainly U-turn. My opponent can certainly U-turn out of here, though. Anticipating the switch into Mudsdale as the close combat just comes off, which does, that is banded. Wow, sir, you are banded. Do I need Mudsdale around? Boy. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here, all right. Banded Primeape hurts. I have Scarf Toucannon here, though. There's an AV Eel that's coming in, though, which sucks because I have nothing for it. I'm gonna double on to Drampa. Wait, do I? I'm gonna Boom Burst here. Is Boom Bursting my play? What's my play here? Toucannon. You are, wow. Can I get my sets, please? Please and thank you. Maybe. All right, Toucannon. Bullet Seed's actually my play here. Bullet Seed is actually my play here. That's wild. All right, I'll go for it. We get some nice hits off, though. We do get one crit out of the 5, which I'm okay with. Now, go back down to Hitmonchan here. I want to keep Toucannon around. I'm going to go on to Hitmonchan here. See how he wants to deal with this. These Volt Switches, I do get some Mach Punch chip off on something. Actually, unless he roll, depending on how he rolls me, he might knock me out with Volt Switch. So I think he left me on 38 last time. Yep, 37. Okay, there it is. All right, so we supposedly get some sort of initiative here as Drampa comes out. Now, here's the thing about Drampa. I'm going to go out and I'm going to click Specs Ice Beam. Right? Is that what I do? Ice Beam does knock him out. Oh, and I did not win the speed tie. All right, so that sucks a lot. That sucks a whole lot. I almost think I have to Boom Burst win now. Wow, that does so much damage. Tramp is a monster. All right, so can I crit Boom Burst everything to win? Is that something that can happen right here? Say yes. Say yes, please. I would love that. Would absolutely love that. Please, 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 please. You're gonna sucker punch me. Yeah, here it comes. There it is. All right. GG. So had some good games, had some bad games. We're gonna wrap it up right here though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this Showdown live, make sure you show some love on the like button down below. Really does support the channel. It really helps us grow and helps the video do better, which helps YouTube channel do better, which means I put more time and effort into this, and it's all in all just a fun overall synergy that we have there. I just smacked my mic. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go on ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm gonna let this outro bang. I'm gonna talk to you all soon. Later.